Hello and welcome to Eco at Africa, the environment program coming to you from Nigeria, Kenya and Germany. I'm Neota Igwe from Lagos in Nigeria, and we're glad to have you with us. With me is my colleague in Nairobi, Joy Dorin. Hello, Joy.
Hello there, Nti, and yes, indeed, hello to all our viewers. We've got some exciting stories from across Africa and Europe, and here's a sneak peek into what we have coming up for you. We visit a scientist researching his favorite animals, frogs, in Ghana's Sui forest. From Germany, you will hear about a sensational invention that makes it easier to combat oil pollution. And we present you eco-friendly houses that have been built and sold in a Maasai village in Kenya.
And there is plenty more. In Cameroon, water scarcity affects not only rural but also urban areas. Figures from the World Bank show that within the next 30 years, the growing demand for clear and fresh water in Africa's metropoles would put water in short supply where it is now plentiful. We meet a young entrepreneur from Douala who has developed a new kind of car wash that is solar-powered and does not take or use much water, just 6 liters per car.
Douala in western Cameroon, the country's largest city, with a population of 2.5 million. One of the problems affecting this sprawling metropolis is a shortage of water due to insufficient availability and insufficient management. The practices of the local car wash services here result in a lot of wasted water. Local entrepreneur Sylvain Honang has come up with a solution. His powered solar car wash kit helps to cut down the amount of water used.
Car wash is not only a machine. Car wash is a whole concept. It's a way of educate people how to save water, how to use less water in something that we don't need much water to use. And today we are talking about saving the planet, and that came from any single acts we do in everyday life.
Today, Honang is outside a Douala supermarket with his mobile whole wash service. The innovative car washing contraption incorporates a solar-powered motor that is connected to a water pump. The pressure of the pump can also be regulated by the operator. The system uses just 6 liters of water per car, a fraction of the amount in a regular car wash. It has Bakuna Bilong convinced, and it doesn't only save water.
Wash est très bien pour l'environnement. Pourquoi? Parce que on utilise
des wash is good for the environment because we're using organic materials. Everything is natural. When washing, the paint on the car is protected because of nature of cleaning. It is also good for the environment because it is not toxic and does not smell badly. Bakuna Bilong has been working for Wash for almost a year. With the company servicing firms and private citizens across the city, its workforce is constantly growing. Each car wash costs the equivalent of €1.50 and takes about 15 minutes. Customers are impressed.
When I observe from a distance what they are using to clean the vehicle, I noticed that there's a better guarantee for the color of the car, the paint of the car to last longer, because they don't use the sand to scrub the vehicle with. So I observed from a distance, I was very impressed.
So far, the startup has about 15 employees who are dispatched across Douala. Washing around 40 cars a day, Wash makes up to €7,200 a month. However, like many startups in Cameroon, its boss has been unable to secure a loan from the bank.
Always, like any startup, we're facing crisis which found because so far all was being funded by myself. So I don't have at the moment we don't have a backup from the bank or anyone. So That's something really difficult, but I don't give up.
Sylvain Honang owns 20 mobile car washing kits so far. By the end of next year, he aims to have 10 times that. It took him almost 10 years to get here. And he's proud to lead a company in which sustainable thinking and management is the core of the business.
So by expanding the business everywhere, that will have two aspects: create jobs and also educate population to save water, to protect environment.
Cameroon is not the only African country that suffers from water shortage. So Sylvain Honang plans to transfer his concept to other cities in neighboring Gabon and the Republic of Congo.
And now it's time for our Doing Your Bit series, this time in Europe. In the Austrian capital, Vienna, we found a small startup that is doing its bit to improve mobility of people living in big cities. Joy, can you tell us more?
Absolutely, NT. It's an electric bicycle, but not just an old e-bike. It actually is one of those that you would ride and it recharges itself. These founders in Vienna wanted to do something for the environment, and they actually could have saved countries from a whole lot of pollution, just like we are seeing on our streets here in Nairobi.
How about an e-ride? Commuting in cities can be a stressful experience. Cars often block the streets during peak times and pollute the air with their exhausts. How about skipping traffic jams and arriving at work on time? Austrian startup Velobike has come up with an environmentally friendly solution. It's developed a self-charging electric folding bike. Pedaling the bike charges the battery. It weighs barely 12 kilos and can be collapsed and folded within seconds. Prices for the Velo e-bike start at €2,300.
Do you like that? If you're also doing your bit, tell us about it. Visit our website or send us a tweet. #DoingYourBit. We share your stories.